Hey there, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Earth Empress 1111. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to be taking a look at who is coming towards you, okay? So let's see who is coming toward the viewer. You got target, a goal-oriented person. I feel like this person has had their eye on you. You are their target. Okay. Could be somebody who has a crush on you, or it could be somebody that you just haven't spoken to in quite a while. You got the month of December flipping out here. December. And then, let's see, you got clouds, temporary situation. This person could be working on something too. Let's see. One more. Peacock, beware of great pride. Okay, let's see. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Somebody knows something. You know something. You know that this person is either about to make their way to you or something like that. This person could be heavily in your energy, meaning like you've been thinking about them a lot. You've been either seeing their name, hearing their name, hearing your favorite song, hearing a song that reminds you of them, or just something that reminds you of them, or something that's making you think of them. Okay, but this person could be focused on something right now, so maybe they're a little distant for some. Maybe there's something that you you haven't heard from them, you know, maybe for either quite a while or just as often as you usually do. And you're going to hear that they've been working on something. They've had a specific goal that they needed to accomplish, and that you're going to hear that they accomplished it. Page of Swords. Somebody could be spying. You could be spying on this person. They could be spying on you. Somebody's trying to learn something here, though. With this Page of Swords, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But somebody's trying to learn something. They're trying to learn how to break out of either a limiting belief. Somebody could lost a job recently, or they could be learning about how to fix their finances. I just heard credit repair. So somebody could be learning something. 9 of Wands here. Repetition. Going through the same thing over and over. Somebody's tired. They are tired. You got the Hierophant here. Taurus energy. So this could have something to do with a commitment, marriage. This is also like a spiritual upgrade as well. Somebody is learning a spiritual lesson. Okay. 3 of Wands is here. Expansion. They're expanding. They're growing. Their psyche. They're growing spiritually. The way they do things, the way they move, the way they speak, their conversations. They're evolving. But it's like they're evolving in a way that I just heard graduation. So somebody could be very close to the finish line, very close to achieving this goal. This is like a big deal for this person. So somebody could be in like ministry. I just got chills. Somebody could be in ministry, and this is something that they've been working on for quite a while. And it's like for people that are close to them, it's kind of challenging information, or this person doesn't really come off as someone who would play this role, or someone who would step into a position like this. It's what this feels like. Or they could be going through like some type of initiation or some type of spiritual I heard, what is it, Babalao? Or I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what I heard. That is interesting. What the heck? Somebody could have had to travel abroad for this training, for this spiritual camp or like boot camp or something. Yeah, look, the Knight of the Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, I'm hearing soldier, battle. So yeah, somebody is going through like a spiritual initiation. They're about to graduate. They're about to come out on the other side of something. Let's see. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about the person coming towards the viewer. Dang, it's a lot of cards. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Three of Pentacles, collaborating with others, learning from others, Five of Wands. There's been some big time resistance here. There's been, and I feel like it has something to do with this person's ego. Like, this is somebody who feels like they know everything, is what is giving me. And Spirit has been working overtime to break this person. They could be a Sag, okay? You got December here, then you got the Temperance. Again, that's Sagittarius energy. So they could be a Sag. This person could have had a lot of different conflicts and just drama and ties with different people. And having those different ties with different people, they've picked up different beliefs and just different things that they've heard over the span of their lifetime. Different religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs. They kind of picked up a little bit here and a little bit there and kind of put it in their back pocket and kind of, different philosophies and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like they're trying to step into this one position. They have their eye on one goal, but they want to bring everything with them. And Spirit is saying you can't. Either you're going to do this or you're going to do everything else, but you cannot come down this path. I don't know. This is very specific. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is not going to resonate with everybody, but this is what I'm getting here. And then you got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. I feel like this person has gone from struggle and strife to actually learning to cooperate. All right, you go from the Five of I was about to say Five of Swords, Five of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. Finding more of a balance from conflict and drama and just battles. Not really seeing things from another person's point of view. Going from having like this strict, rigid point of view to actually being like, okay, I understand. I see your point of view, because the Six of Pentacles is laying on the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, there's a teacher here. There's somebody here that is showing two other people how to do something. But then I'm also getting another point of view of this card as somebody being put up on either on stage or display, like, okay, now it's your turn to prove and show me what you've learned. Show me that you understand everything that you've learned. Now it's time to test your comprehension. Now it's time to test, your dedication, your loyalty. Now it's time to show and prove is what I'm getting here. And now it's like somebody had to learn the hard way. I don't know. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about the person coming toward. You're going to hear about this. Excuse me. If you heard that. You're going to hear about this. If you don't know who this person is, if you haven't heard about this, you're going to hear about this. They're going to tell you all about it. 6 of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Chariot. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Give me one more. The World. So this person, it's like everything that the way they were raised, they could have been raised with like a silver spoon in their mouth. They could have been raised with everything like handed to them. They could have been raised very wealthy. Okay, and because of that, they may come off as very privileged or very entitled. Is what this feels like. But maybe this person as being like that. And when you reconnect with this person, or when they come towards you and get back in touch with you, you're going to be like, what the hell? Because they're about to show up in a completely different form. All right. They're about to show up in a completely different form. Something is ending. Something is coming full circle for this person. Like they're completing a major lesson, major emphasis on major. This is a major change for this person. The Hierophant is the 5th card in tarot. 5s are all about change, challenge, conflict, that type of thing. And the 5 of Wands is here. So this has been a struggle for this person, as well as the 9 of Wands. But they're not giving up. They don't quit easily. It did take them a minute to kind of like lose their pride. Look. Beware of great pride. Oh my gosh. It did take them a minute to like lose their pride, but they're going to do it, or they're doing it, or they've done it. Okay. And they're about to receive some type of honor. You're going to hear about this. Libra energy with the Justice card being here. King of Swords in the reverse. 4 of Cups. And the Chariot. Yeah, so they're going to come basically. Oh, High Priestess. Oh man, so this person has gone through a major spirit. So what this is giving me is that this person could be extremely religious, or they could have grown up extremely religious, in the church, whether Christian, Catholic, whatever it is, you name it, right? But I feel like Spirit has been tugging on this person ever since they were little. They've always been different. They've always been different. But they ignored it. They brushed it off. maybe because, you know, they heard different things. Because again, I was getting like this person kind of picked up a belief here, picked up a belief there, kind of heard, you know what I'm saying, took little bits and pieces of different beliefs and kind of put it in their back pocket. But they never really had anything solid to stand on, because maybe every time they brought it up, people always, I'm hearing the word shunned, but maybe people looked at them or made them feel bad about even mentioning the topic or whatever the case may be. So it's like whenever this person, whenever they tried to go through whatever it is, Spirit has, all I'm going to say is that this person has been highly activated. They are about to come to you and let you know, maybe you are more spiritual based. Maybe you are a spiritual person. Obviously, I mean, you're listening to this tarot reading, right? So you could be more, more open and accepting of your spiritual path. And this person, maybe they didn't really believe in it, or it's like they didn't necessarily not believe in it, but they were kind of afraid to believe in it, or they didn't really know what to believe in. They just knew that something always felt off. Like they believe that there was some truth to it or whatever, right? But it's like Spirit has really been working on this person, with this person behind the scenes, to activate them, to upgrade them, to get them where they need to be. And maybe this person had to lose some things, go through some things in order for them to get to the other side. And a lot of what they needed to lose was their pride, the physical things that they were attached to, some even physical relationships. 5 of Wands, dealing with people that they were not on the same page with, people that they did not see eye to eye with. They did not share the same beliefs with these people. But a lot of them, they still stuck around, and kind of held on to things. It's like those relationships kind of have been stripped away from this person with this World card being here. So whether they went abroad and they went to, some type of spiritual boot camp, or this is just something that has been kind of happening with this person on their own personal journey, like in their own life, you're going to hear about it. If this person was not spiritual before, oh honey, you're about to hear about it. And I feel for some, this person could have been activated through a lot of different disappointments and heartbreak. Okay. Their heart chakra has really been activated. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yes, this person has had to learn the hard way. They had to learn to trust themselves, trust their intuition the hard way. King of Swords, because the King of Swords upright is very logical. He trusts himself. He knows, what he's doing, why he's doing it. In the reverse, that's a completely different story. Okay. And the Four of Cups is here. So there's some dissatisfaction. Like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? So I feel with this Peacock here, beware of great pride. It's like somebody had to learn the hard way. They had to learn to trust themselves, even when it didn't feel comfortable, even when it was something they didn't want to do. And they're about to graduate. They did it. This is completion. This is a successful completion, accomplishment, triumph. Okay? This is a victory, major victory. And with this High Priestess being at the bottom of the deck here, this has to do with a spiritual activation. This could be something that they are keeping to themselves, and they don't really feel comfortable speaking with this about anybody else but you. That's why this person is about to come to you and let you know, like, this, hey, this is what I experienced. I went through X, Y, and Z. Maybe this is somebody you haven't really spoken to in quite a while for some. All right? For some. This could be somebody that you do know, that you are in contact with, but they haven't really shared this part or this side of them with you like that because they didn't really know how. But they feel like you are the only person that will get them, that will understand what they're going through or what they've been through or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. This was an interesting read for real, because this message was different and very specific, but you're gonna have to let me know in the comments below if this resonates with you or when this person comes towards you and reaches out and, you know, all of that, because I'm curious to know. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful.